It's really nice to be in charge. You get to select your own music. So I would like to welcome you to HonorCon 2014. We are looking at this, in a sense, the first real sort of HonorCon as a convention. The last one was kind of more of a meeting-ish kind of thing. It was a good meeting. It was a good meeting. But it was more of a meeting-ish kind of thing. It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
No subtle rivalry here.
Mark's going to do subtle real well.
Pick the word in that sentence that you want to emphasize.
Yeah, elephant in the china shop here, and it's just going at it. The one thing I would like to do right away before we start is say, again, welcome to HonorCon. It even works. It's amazing. I'd like to thank our sponsors. We have 3 primary sponsors this year, which include Final Sword, Event Horizon Game, and Aurora's Books. They are all in the dealer's room, and you should check them out. They've got really cool stuff. Final Sword has apparently got all the little miniatures for SITs. If you haven't played SITs, you have that in the game room. John is probably still in there working and teaching people how to play. I would like to thank, obviously, the authors that have come. We've got David Weber, Dave. We've got Timothy's on. We have Keith the candidate, who I think is getting food.
Priorities.
Yeah. Joy Presby is here. We have other authors who are going to be out in the Authors Alley shortly, so feel free to check them out. Most of our staff is provided by the Royal Manticore Navy. And I have a teaser for all you people who are in the Royal Manticore Navy. I figured I would do that while I'm up here. Guess what I have? I'll go into more detail about the award ceremony, but it will officially be released after this weekend. I just have to actually get it and approve all the wording and all that stuff. So that's basically it. It's a very short opening ceremony. Thank you for coming so far. Hope you're having a good time. If you have any complaints, find anyone other than myself to give them to. You can give them all to Tom. Tom will take all your complaints.
You're right. Pass the torch. It's all on you.
Yeah.
There's no backing out now.
But seriously, if you have any issues, the Judicial Room is our operations center.
Yes.
There should be somebody in there. If not, you can go to registration. If you have any issues, we will do our absolute utmost best to resolve them as quickly as possible. So that's pretty much it. Have a great time.
What floor are the best parties on?
Well, so there's only one party, and it's on the 5th floor. It's in the con suite, which will be closed for a short while for a private function for the authors. After that, it will open back up around, I believe, 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Sponsored by?
Sponsored by Manticon, which is our other convention up in Minneapolis, which is Labor Day weekend.
No, it's not.
Memorial Day weekend, sorry.
I vote we get another co-chair.
6 months between corrections.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Good staff is a treasure forever.
Are you guys set up to do memberships for that?
Are we set up for it? We'd love to.
Yes, and do you have like a computer that people can sign up for memberships for?
We have a computer, we don't have a square.
You don't need a square if they're signing up via computer because it all processes via Eventbrite.
We do. Yes.
We're golden.
Okay, so they can take memberships for Mantic. Find the 2 people sitting in the front of you.
Stand up, please.
Stand up, wave, jury show.
You can pick them out by the uniform.
Yes.
That might work tonight. Tomorrow, that's not going to work. We have Evergreen coming in tomorrow, Evergreen Studios. They will be here, I believe, right before lunch.
10 schedule.
Huh?
10 o'clock.
Schedule meeting.
10?
11.
92 seconds.
11. They will be right before lunch at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
10 o'clock, close before lunch. Tomorrow morning, Bain Roadshow will be here as well. So feel free to stop by and check that out. That's at 9. Yep. So lots of fun stuff happening. There are some minor schedule changes. You should have gotten those in your programming books. If not, the Star Wars trivia is being replaced by the Bain Live podcast. And Future Sounds, unfortunately, Emmett Plant was unable to make it this weekend. He has a meeting out in Los Angeles that apparently took precedent because he's meeting with a TV studio about music for a show. So,
Oh, jeez.
you know, got to give the guy credit for having a job and getting paid for, making music.
He's got a day job, you know.
For the music thing, yes?
Yeah. So we are going to do TRN around the world for that one instead, where I'll discuss some of our global members and
Does Michael Jackson sing?
I don't sing in it either. Yes, but not in that.
Now we suddenly have a charity auction.
Yes, oh yes, and we have a charity auction tomorrow because that wound up happening too. That will be right at the beginning of the dance. All the proceeds are going to go to our charity, which is Big Cat Rescue. They will be very, very happy for any assistance they can get. If you've never been there, it's a great place down in Tampa, Florida. I highly recommend a visit. They've got everything from lions, tigers. No, surprisingly enough, no.
What's your auction?
Yes, we are auctioning off what? Yes, I will hand it to David, who will tell us what we're auctioning.
Since it's his fault we're having.
Yeah. And actually, someone sitting behind me just pointed out that Bain Books is 14 miles up the road, and that we might want to point out to them that we're doing this and see if they want to contribute anything else to it. Okay. But the primary item that's going to be up for auction is inclusion on my first readers list. And what that will, I'm going to tell them, Sally. Hey, what I was about to say is maybe I got the part of which out, which means that you will give my lovely wife your email address, and she will enter it into the file at home. And every time I email any manuscript to one of my publishers, it will also be emailed to everyone on that list. Okay? Which means that you get the pre-copy edit raw manuscript at the same time the publisher does.
Everyone goes.
Ooh. Hey, now, by the way, you're not expected to proofread it. We have people say, look, we have typo errors. Well, yes, that's why Bain has copy editors. We do not need 17,000 people telling us about the errors, okay? Now, if you see something in there like, oh, look, David blew up New York when he didn't mean to, that might be worth mentioning. But by and large, this is for your enjoyment. You're not expected to do any, heavy lifting with it. If there's something that I do that causes you to go, oh, they are so going to kill you when the readers see that you did this, and you want to mention it to me in interest of keeping me alive. Okay, that rabbit farming in Montana under an assumed name, kind of thing. Yes, feel free to correspond about that. The only restriction about being on the first readers list is you can share it with friends, show it to them and so forth. But I don't want it like wandering out onto the net or something like that. It is the initial rough draft. Okay.
And we know enough nerdy, geeky kind of people who will track you down for us and
That's true. We will find you. Okay.
We have an entire department that will do that for you.
exactly.
Yes. Anyway, so that is the source of the charity auction. I won't be auctioning a red shirt, which I have done before, because the series that most people want to be in is the Anna Harrington series, and I'm planning on wrapping that series up in the next couple of books. So I don't have any books to put you. I can put you on Safehold, but no one would recognize your name. Yeah. So it's like, oh, that would be real easy. You know, that was you, and you, and you, and you. It's done.
And if they say it's not them, you can tell they don't remember.
Excellent. The only other last thing I want to point out is tomorrow we have our hall costume contest. You will see me running around with a camera. I may have other minions running around with cameras. If you want to be part of it, let us know. We will take your photo in your costume. Sharon, Anna, and Ren have all agreed to act as judges. So they will make a judgment on your costume, and we will award the prize at closing ceremonies on Sunday.
And we will giggle a lot.
Yes. Yes. And I'm going to give you badge ribbons for anybody that, well, no, for anybody that you see that you want specifically to participate. Give them one of these badge ribbons. I will instruct my camera minions to find them during the day and make sure that they photograph. So, in case they haven't already been photographed.
You can ask them. Have you already been photographed? See? Okay. Another thing.
Don't forget to keep an eye on Twitter and Facebook. Any other important announcements that come through, we'll tweet and post them. So if you aren't already on that, check it out.
And if we don't tweet and post the important announcements, Jerry's the IT guy, so it's his fault.
That's the other good reason to have a good staff.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Feel free to go out to the author's alley. The author should be setting up shortly, and they have books for sale, hopefully, and if not, you've bought books from the booksellers, which is another really great way to get books. And they will be signing when they come down from their private event. Thank you all.